Hello, Pisces, my fellow water sign. This is the Rockstar Coach. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is a general reading for Pisces, wherever that falls in your birth chart. And as a general reading, anything can come up. So this could be around career, health, finances, relationships, whatever Spirit wants to share with you today. And this is a general reading, not a personal reading, but I do offer personal readings. So if you're interested, check out the link in my bio. Let's go ahead and get into it. Today I'm using the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck, the Moonology deck, and then of course I end all of my readings with the Power of Surrender. So let's get into it. Pisces, let's see what Spirit has for you today. We have a lot of energies floating around right now. I am recording this in the new moon. Mercury is also in retrograde, and we are in the middle of the Lionsgate portal. So if you have been feeling all the feels, you are not alone, and never to use that as a justification. However, it might give you some clarity around why you may have been feeling a certain way or why other people have been reacting to you in certain ways. So just to let you know what's going on, I'm going to get all of these out here real quick first and take a look. Okay. Pisces, I'm going to read these cards to you, just show them to you real quickly, and then share with you the energy that I'm getting immediately. Adjustments are required. Time to breathe out. You're very close to achieving your goal. So what I'm seeing is, and this feels very much as if this is something that you have been working on for quite some time. It feels like a lengthy period of time to me, Pisces. So this could be something that you have been like, if it's career oriented, this is something that you have been working on, either a project in your job, launching a new product or service, opening a new business or a new division, even opening a new location of your business. Also, I'm seeing a health goal, a health related goal, something you've been working on. For some of you, I am seeing an illness that you've been dealing with for a very lengthy amount of time. And for others of you, I'm actually seeing the dissolving of a relationship. For some, this is a romantic relationship, a breakup of some sort, whether it be a partnership, a romantic partnership, a divorce. I'm feeling this for one person very specifically, and I normally don't get messages for individuals in these general readings, but this person is dealing with a child who has been estranged. They've been into substance abuse. They have, you've not been in contact with them for quite some time. They have run away. They've disappeared. And this is coming to an end. This is coming to an end. I want to give you some sort of hope here that it is coming to an end. This is coming to resolution very soon. I'm feeling within the next moon cycle. Okay. Sorry about that. Actually, I'm not sorry about that. But for the rest of you, Pisces, thank you for bearing with me in that. So, adjustments are required. There are some things, Pisces, that you have been holding on to very devoutly, that you have not been willing to budge on. And it's almost been like when people have even suggested that you shift or try something new and different to reach this goal, or to heal this relationship, instead of dissolve it, or um, or heal your body. I'm really getting those two things in particular more than the professional career energy right now. When people have made suggestions to you, you have almost had this energy of being offended. Like, how dare they think that I don't know what I'm doing, that I don't know what's best for me in my relationship, in my body, right? And this is the time, Pisces, that you are being called to soften your grip a little on your desire to be right. Soften your grip on you know what's best. Because while you always get the last say when it comes to what's best for yourself, it's wise. It's wise to be open to other thoughts, ways of thinking, other solutions, because perhaps we've been short-sighted. Perhaps we've been blinded. Perhaps we've had the wool pulled over our eyes, quite frankly. And perhaps you have not known. Perhaps you've thought you've known. But now, new information or new ways of thinking might be available to you. And so adjustments are required. Make those adjustments. And then time to breathe out, right? When you hold on so tightly, you can get all balled up. You can get very rigid. And our insides can feel it. And that can affect your health, Pisces. So for those of you that have been dealing with a health issue, first of all, open your mind to alternative and alternate, both of those things, alternative and alternate ways of healing. Also, breathe, because what has happened is your rigidness has actually enhanced the illness. It has made it stronger because those energies of stress and worry will affect your physical body. So breathe out. For some of you, this means meditation. For others, this is a yoga practice. For others, perhaps a breathing practice, breath work might be something that you're called to. Whatever it is that you feel called to, now is the time to step into that, to breathe, to lighten up, to release the grip. Breathe out, all right? And then you're very close to achieving your goal. Again, you are very close. I'm not going to say you're right there, but you are very close. And the reason why that's not coming through, the fact that you're right there, is because you still have these adjustments that are required. And until you make those adjustments, you're not going to reach this goal. You can't keep doing what you've been doing and expect to reach your goal. So Pisces, what is it that you need to adjust? What do you need to release? We're going to get into that. Actually, they want me to pull one card right now from the Power of Surrender, and then we'll go back to that at the end. They're wanting one card here. Thank you. Beautiful. Surrender to success. So have you been doubting? I see. These adjustments. You have been so rigid. You've thought the only way to success is the way you're doing things, and yet you've been frustrated that you haven't reached that goal yet. It's time to surrender to the energy of success. And when you do that, adjustments may be required. And for you, Pisces, they are. So give into success. Don't allow yourself to not experience success because you are so rigid. Okay? You say you want it, so open up to it. And when you open up to it, you must make the necessary changes and adjustments. All right. Let's move on to the Keepers of the Light deck. In this deck, as I've been telling all of the signs, it's very etheric. And I questioned whether or not it was the right deck to use, but I channel and am intuitively guided to the decks that I'm supposed to use. And this one was coming through very, very strongly. I feel like there's one more. Thank you. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Flipped out. Okay. This way. Beautiful. Okay. You got Freya, Joan of Arc, and Cernunnos. Forgive me if I'm saying those incorrectly. Freya, phases and cycles. This speaks so loudly to the first cards that came out. We go through cycles. We go through phases. You are approaching an end of a cycle, but a beautiful end. Like, not the end like it's loss. The end as in gain. You are very close to achieving your goal. This is that cycle. Phases and cycles are natural. It feels like there is this push and pull, this tug energy, this energy of you're fighting it, Pisces. You're fighting that success because what you're fighting is the change. Stop fighting the change. If it's a beautiful relationship that you want, stop fighting the change. Stop being so dogmatic in the way things have to be. Like, this silly example is coming up, and I say it's silly, but So many people I know resonate with this example. The dishwasher. If you're fortunate enough to have an electronic dishwasher, it's not your hands. If you have a dishwasher and you have someone else in your household and they put the dishes in the dishwasher in a way that you don't prefer, why do you go back and either say something about it or change the way that they're in there? Why is it so difficult to let it be? Why is it so difficult for you to just be grateful that you didn't have to put the dishes in the dishwasher? That seems like a silly example, but it is so true for so many different things in our life, Pisces. Why does it have to be your way or no way? It doesn't have to be. If you want to step into success and true peace, joy, and happiness, it does not have to be your way or no way. That goes for career and business. People want to see you succeed, Pisces. But when you are constantly deflecting or discounting their thoughts, their feelings, their suggestions, their opinions, it doesn't mean you have to take everything anybody else says and do exactly that. That's not it at all. But at least be open to it, because you just might find that that was the missing piece that you needed that would take your business or your career to infinity and beyond. I'm also seeing that for those of you that are dealing with a health issue, you're discounting some things that people say because you think they're outlandish. You think they might be, quite frankly, weird or strange, or the person might be a conspiracy theorist, or. Get out of your head and move into your body. Listen to other people's information. Listen to other ways of thinking. And just feel into your body and feel, does that feel like it might actually work? Is my head the one? Is my mind the thing that is telling me it will never work? Try to shut your mind off for just a moment and feel into the suggestion or the information. You might be surprised at what will come through. Next, the voice of truth. I'm really feeling this as far as what I was just saying. That's the voice of truth. Listening to your gut, listening to your intuition is not just in your mind, though, yes, some of it is from your mind, because it is information that you are receiving. It is education that you are getting, that you have received, but it's also what your body and your spirit is telling you. So Aquarius got the card balance, spirituality, and practicality, and this goes perfectly with this voice of truth. I'm really feeling that that is where your voice of truth comes in, Pisces. You can tend to be in one or the other. And this really feels like it's time to embrace both and not have your feet stuck in the mud. Let me read this card. It says stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. I'm feeling as if there is a group of you, Pisces, that have actually wanted to make these adjustments. You've wanted to kind of shift into something new and different, a new way of being, a new way of seeing things, a new way of doing things. And yet you have been scared, honestly, because what will people think? What will people say? Who gives a rip, Pisces? You do what's best for you. And right now, it is not the time to care what other people think. It's time for you to do what's best for you, no matter what anybody else thinks about it. Last card in this deck is Life Force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Our life force energy comes from our sacral chakra. Our sacral chakra is where our sensuality and our sexuality comes from and where it lives. When we use this energy, if you've ever read the Think and Grow Rich book, it talks about this in this book. When you can focus this energy on your purpose, that's your passion coming through. And there is nothing like the power of passion. Anyone who's ever experienced this in, especially like the first parts of a relationship, you know what I'm talking about. Things are hot and heavy and nothing can stop you. You're not tired. You can stay up for 24 hours plus. You can stay on the phone for, to the ends of the day. You can drive 7 hours straight to go see somebody. It's like you have superpowers. That is the same energy. And when you put that toward your life passion and purpose, wow, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you, Pisces. All right, let's go back to this power of surrender and pull a couple more cards to see how, well, there we go, to see how this reading ends here. Perfect. 2 more cards. Perfect. Surrender, frustration. Just what I was saying earlier, Pisces, you have a tendency to be in your emotions, to be frustrated when you are doing something that you are being very rigid about. And you even say you feel this is the right thing, but really, you're not actually feeling that way. Your ego is telling you that. Your mind is telling you that, and you're not allowing yourself to tap into your feels. And that is causing frustration because you are not reaching your goal. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to feel. And when you do, you're going to open yourself up to that success. You're going to find that those goals now are right there. You are right there about to achieve them. And I love this, the way these cards are setting up. Surrender to receiving support and love. Again, sometimes, Pisces, you put yourself on an island and have a hard time taking advice or suggestions from outsiders. And I'm not saying that it's always the right thing, but right now, know when the advice or the suggestions are coming from a place of love and support. And when they are, listen up, put your antennas up. And the way these cards are laying out, the surrender to success is in the middle of surrendering frustration and surrender to receiving support and love. So success will come. You will reach that goal when you surrender your frustration and you open yourself up to receive support and love. And in that, also some suggestions and some advice. Pisces, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something out of this. You are so close. Allow yourself to open up and make the changes necessary. I know you can do it, Pisces. You're ready for it. So please give me feedback. Let me know how this resonates for you. And over the next 2 to 3 weeks, as these energies are playing out, come back and give me more feedback and update me on what has happened in that time. I want to hear your success stories. I want to hear your wins. I love that. And if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe this channel and make sure you're getting notifications. I am trying to grow my channel, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really appreciate your support. So thank you so much, Pisces, and until next time, take care.